In this video, we are going to look at the multiplication and division problems in scientific notation, which is number 78. And we'll also do the conversion factor problems in number 80. So in the last video, we looked at adding and subtracting problems in scientific notation, and now we're looking at multiplying and dividing. So when you multiply and divide, if you're multiplying, you want to add the exponents. So you don't have to convert them to being the same, you can just add them as they are. When you are dividing, you want to do the opposite, subtract the exponents. So let's take a look at 78a to start. So in 78a we have 4.8 times 10 to the 5th kilometers. And you're going to multiply that by 2.0 times 10 to the 3rd kilometers. So I don't care that these exponents are not the same. It doesn't matter when you multiply, okay? So you're going to multiply your numbers there, 4.8 times 2, and that's going to give you 9.6. And then you're going to add your exponents. So you're going to multiply that by 10 to the 5th plus 3 kilometers. So your answer then would be 9.6 times 10 to the 8th kilometers. All right, so for 78b, another example of multiplication, we've got this time 3.33 times 10 to the negative 4th meters times 3.00 times 10 to the negative 5th meters. So on that last one, let me go back to that last page. So I made a mistake. This should have been, since you have kilometers times kilometers, it should have been kilometers squared. So make that correction. All right. So again, you just have to add the exponents. So first we're going to multiply though our numbers. So 3.33 times 3 is going to give you 9.99. And then you're going to add the exponents, so that'd be 10 to the minus 4 plus minus 5. So your answer is 9.99 times 10 to the negative 9th. And again, meters, you're multiplying them, so meters squared. Don't forget the units. If you missed that on the test, you'll get half off on the problems. All right, and now for dividing. So 78D, we're dividing 8.42 times 10 to the 8th kiloliter. And we're going to divide it by 4.21 times 10 to the 3rd kiloliter. So now in this case, we divide our numbers here. So 8.42 divided by 4.21 is going to give me where am I? D. Oh, yeah, just 2. Easy mental math there. Don't make it harder than you have to. And then times 10 to the 8th minus 3. And that's going to be kiloliters. Oh, no units on this one, because in this case the kiloliters divided by kiloliters is just 1, so you don't actually use a unit. So this is going to be 2.00 times 10 to the 5th with no units. All right, let's try that again with 78E. So in 78E, you have 8.4 times 10 to the 6th liters divided by 2.4 times 10 to the negative 3rd liters. Okay, so again, you're going to divide your numbers first. So 8.4 and 2.4. So 8.4 divided by 4 equals 3.5 times, and your exponents you're going to subtract. So you have 10 to the 6th minus, but notice this one up here is a negative 1. So minus a negative 3. And when you have a double negative like that, minus and minus, it becomes positive. So you're actually adding those. So your answer is going to be 3.5 times 10 to the 9th. And again, your units, liters divided by liters, that cancels out because it just equals 1. So there's your answer. All right, so let's go ahead and next take a look at the dimensional analysis problems using conversion factors. So again, I will give you the what the prefix, the amount, whether it's 1,000 or 1,000th on the test. But looking at 80A, so you want to convert 5.70 grams into milligrams. Now milligrams are a smaller unit. Milli means 1/1000th. So your answer should have milligrams. It should be a larger number. So let's take a look at this. My conversion factor then, in 1 gram, right over here, 1 gram, I have 1,000 milligrams. So I want to use this conversion factor now, and this is just equal to 1. I want to use that conversion factor to cancel grams and end up with milligrams. So 5.70 grams, grams is in the numerator. So I want to get grams in the denominator with my conversion factor, so I flip it the way that I had it before. And so 1,000 milligrams is in the numerator. So what that does is when I multiply this through, right, grams are going to cancel, and I'm going to get 5.7 times 1,000 milligrams, which in scientific notation, I could just write 5.7 times 10 to the 3rd. I guess for significant digits, I can add that 0 in there for significant figures. Because this one is significant, that 0, because it's to the right of the 7 after the decimal. And that would be your answer. So let's look at one more in this video. So 80B, I believe. In this one, now we have 4.37 centimeters, and they want to convert that to meters. So centimeters is a smaller unit. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So my number should get smaller here. So 4.37 centimeters. I want to multiply it by my conversion factor over here in a way that cancels centimeters. So I want centimeters on the bottom, meters on the top. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So to solve for that, you're just taking 4.37 divided by 100, and you would get then, you can just move the decimal place over, 12.0437 meters. You could write it in scientific notation, but it's not that small of a number. All right, so that concludes this video. It was the scientific notation at multiplying and dividing and using conversion factors to convert between different units. The next video will be percent error and significant figures.